Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel Future Way Next. We hope you're doing great. Breaking news: key changes to Canada immigration in 2025 is set to bring significant shifts to Canada's immigration landscape with new policies and updates that could impact your journey to the Great White North. Whether you're applying for a work permit, permanent residency, or a study visa, these changes could shape your. For those in the express entry pool, provincial nominee programs, and various work permit categories, let's break down the key updates to help you understand how these changes may affect your immigration strategy. 1. Express entry draw scores and LMIA points removal. The first major update pertains to the express entry draw scores. For those familiar with the system, the Canadian Experience Class and Provincial Nominee Program draws have been marked by relatively high comprehensive ranking system scores. This is largely due to the removal of points for labor market impact assessment, a move IRCC made last year after noticing abuses in the system. Previously, applicants who had an LMIA received 50 points, which led to manipulation of the system. By eliminating these points, the government aims to create a more equitable selection process. However, the impact of this change is still being felt, and we continue to see high draw scores, particularly in the CC. As a result, applicants who previously relied on LMIA points are now at a disadvantage. Some are countering this by boosting their language skills, particularly in French, as IRCC offers additional points for French language proficiency. Those studying under a post-graduation work permit are also seizing the opportunity to learn French in hopes of benefiting from both French language draw and the selections. 2. Provincial nominee program cuts. A significant and concerning update for many is the 50% reduction in provincial nomination slots for 2025. Smaller provinces like Manitoba, Nova Scotia, and New Brunswick have voiced their frustrations over the cuts to their allotments. This reduction is seen by many as a blanket punishment for the housing challenges faced by larger provinces like Ontario and British Columbia. While these larger provinces grapple with housing issues, the smaller provinces argue that limiting their slots negatively impacts their economic growth and local development. These changes particularly impact people already in Canada, as the provincial nominations are more likely to favor applicants with ties to the province, such as those who have studied or worked there. If you're already in a province like Ontario where provincial nominations are highly competitive, it's crucial to be strategic. If you're on a PGWP in a province with limited opportunities, you may want to consider relocating to a smaller province to improve your chances. 3. Ontario's new provincial nominee slots and more. Positive news: Ontario has introduced a new allocation of 200 provincial nomination slots for 5 selected communities within the province. Communities such as Thunder Bay, which previously participated in the rural and northern immigration pilot, will have more opportunities for individuals to secure provincial nominations. To take advantage of this, applicants must secure a job offer from an employer in these communities, which can significantly improve their chances of receiving a provincial nomination. However, the process is not without challenges. Ontario's provincial nominations have been experiencing long processing times, with some applicants waiting up to 8 months for approval. If you're applying through Ontario's provincial nominee stream, it's essential to have all necessary documentation, including a job offer from an employer who can provide the required endorsement for your application. 4. Manitoba's provincial nominee program changes. Manitoba, known for its provincial nominee program, has also seen a reduction in available slots for 2025, dropping from around 9,500 slots last year to just 4,500. This drastic cut means that those looking to apply for provincial nomination through Manitoba will face tough competition. One important aspect of Manitoba's PNP is the West Central Immigration Initiative, which launched in late 2023 and is now open for applications again. For those currently residing outside of Manitoba, there's still an opportunity to apply by securing a job offer in one of the designated communities within the province. If you've studied in Manitoba or have a work permit there, you may have a better chance, but moving from another province might still be viable if you can meet the job requirements. 5. Caregiver immigration program. Another area of concern is the delay in the opening of the caregiver immigration portal for 2025. Traditionally, this portal would open at the start of the year, allowing caregivers to submit their applications for permanent residency. However, as of now, the portal remains closed and it's unclear when or if it will open later in the year. This has left many applicants in limbo. There are speculations that IRCC might change the process or eligibility criteria, potentially shifting to a more continuous application system rather than the one-time submissions seen in previous years. 6. Parents and grandparents sponsorship. One of the more contentious updates this year involves the parents and Grandparent Sponsorship Program. While the pathway remains closed for 2025, some argue that the program should be revised to accommodate younger parents who could contribute to Canada's economy. Currently, there is little economic benefit to bringing older parents into Canada, especially considering the high costs of healthcare and caregiving. It's likely that IRCC will revisit this pathway, but for now there's no immediate opportunity for new applications. 7 and spousal open work permits. Changes have also been made to the eligibility criteria for spousal open work permits. 2 categories exist, one for international students and other for foreign workers already in Canada. For both categories, there are restrictions based on the spouse's occupation and length of their program. If your spouse doesn't meet these criteria, applying for a spousal open work permit may not be possible. As always, it's advisable to have a backup plan when applying for Canadian immigration programs. 8. Study permit cap. Finally, the study permit program for 2025 has introduced a cap. IRCC will issue a total of 551,162 study permits this year, and once this cap is reached, new applicants will have their applications rejected and their fees refunded. This is a significant shift from previous years, and it's essential to apply early if you're planning to study in Canada. Conclusion: Canada's immigration policies in 2025 are complex and ever-changing. Whether you're applying through the express entry system, provincial nominee programs, or looking for work permits and study opportunities, it's crucial to stay informed, strategic with the right planning and advice. Applicants can still navigate these changes successfully. If you're unsure of your next steps, consulting with an immigration expert can help you make the most of your opportunities as 2025 unfolds. Staying informed about Canada's immigration changes is crucial for anyone considering a move. Be sure to keep track of the latest updates to ensure your application process is smooth and successful. For more details and guidance on how these changes affect you, stay tuned for further updates. That is all for today in this video. What are your thoughts on this? Please let us know in comment section, and thanks for watching. Till next video, take care and goodbye.